Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Veos 3712. Let's see here. Today I'm going to be putting a tiny little satellite into orbit, into a type of diagonal orbit, and I'm going to be using stock parts to give it a type of nose cone. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I already got 3 of them up there. And I'm going to be placing another one in the opposite diagonal direction to make a type of atomic symbol. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now, I don't use any mods to get it like this. This is trial and error. I've got it down to almost a science now. So let's get started here. Okay. Go to vehicle assembly building. Now right off the bat you can tell that this is the ZMAP rocket that comes stock with the game. I've taken it and did a almost complete overhaul. I put, let's see, structural panel. A bunch of structural panels on it to make a type of nose cone. I know it doesn't look anything like one, but until KSP comes out with that, this is the best I can make with stock parts only. So yeah, it adds weight to the craft, but in this instance we'll pretend that it's helping cut through the atmosphere. And I will show you the payload. What I like to do is I like to build the payload first and then the rocket around it, and then save the payload by itself. That way if I need to get the payload somewhere else, I could just take the payload and start building around it. This is basically it. It's a tiny little satellite. I used these batteries here because of the little green light that's on the bottom. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna have to exit. Unfortunately, that soundtrack is horribly loud and you won't be able to hear me at all. And frankly, it's kind of annoying. I wish there was a way to get inside the game itself and be able to delete those that one soundtrack. So if anybody knows how to do that, please leave a comment. I'd be eternally grateful. Did it just say internally? I can't think straight. Alright, so you got all these high-tech gizmos and gadgets. Yeah, okay, let's put this thing into orbit. That's enough of that. And launch. Excuse me. Alright, first thing we need to do is go to the map, click on Kerbin, and you're looking for a landmark to come right in line with this orbital marker here, this white line. So we'll time warp and wait for the window to come up. I kind of like how the satellites, they do this little dance. It's kind of cool. I wonder what it'll look like with 4 of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're good. Now you see this mountain region right here. There's this coastal radius right here. Kind of looks like a blue hump. You want to get this white line to the top of this blue hump, just a little past the top. And then after that, you want to immediately launch your rocket. Tempting fate here. I don't want to go any faster, lest I have to go all the way around Kerbin again. And play. Let's see where we're at. I'll click my little rocket there, and I'll take this orbit, the furthest away as well as the closest, and I'll line it up, and that's how you get a direct up and down measurement. The satellite itself is pointing absolute north. I made sure of that. So the orbit is pointing absolute straight up, horizontal, vertically. And we're almost at the top of that hump. I mean, we're at the top, but we need to go just a little past, and good. Launch. SAS on. Make sure your throttle's all the way up. You're using solid fuel right now. Your chemical engine is not active. You want to use the solid fuel to try to get you as high up as possible before you activate your chemical engine. It saves gas. And I'll wait till about 50 and activate. Release. Very good. Our target is 12,000 meters before we begin our maneuver. I like that coastal ridge. That was a really good, that was a really nice add-on for the graphics. Point 21 is supposed to be really cool. They've redone the entire Space Center and added new parts. I really cannot wait to download it. Coming up on 12. Let's see, we're at 10, 11. What we're going to try to shoot for is this 135-degree plane on a vertical, horizontal plane. Alright, turning off SAS. Going to about 70 degrees. Come on. That's being difficult. Alright, there you go. Now what you want to do is you want to go back out here to your map. Keep an eye on your estimated apoapsis. You want about 90,000 meters, a little past 90,000. Your ultimate target's 100, just like this little guy. But 90,000 meters, you're going to be doing a couple of more maneuvers, and you're going to climb some more. So you don't want to waste fuel going way past 100 meters and having to get back into your targeted orbit. And that's good. Alright, once we approach 70,000, turn off SAS. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas for thrust vectoring purposes. See, right now we're climbing, which is why I wanted to stop at around 90,000. Okay, turn on SAS. Coming up on 70. Alright, here we go. Detaching nose cone. That's pretty cool, huh? All stock parts. Yep, all that maneuvering, we went up about 6,000 meters. Well, actually, -2, 4. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. Turn off SAS. Try to get to the level. To the, I guess you can say 0 degree mark. full throttle. We'll run out of gas here pretty soon anyway. Alright, there it goes. Turn down your throttle, detach, and turn your throttle back up again. Go back to map, make sure you're doing it right. Try to get this orbital marker right in line with the 0 degree vertical mark and the 135 degree horizontal mark. Come on, get over there. And there you go. Whoa. Okay. It's going to start climbing. Alright, going to turn off the engine for half a second. Try to get this a little bit level and turn the SAS back on. And give us some gas. Yep. Let's see what we got. 80, 105. Bring it down just a pinch. Oops. Bring it up. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll fix the orbit in just a second. But let's see what we've got. Almost right on the money. Look at that. It's not perfect, but for no mods and only stock parts, I think that's pretty damn good. Now, of course, the orbit's way off altitude-wise, but we'll fix that. There it is. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's finish this. Disengage the last stage. Now, if you've noticed, I've got a probe body in here. That's because I hate space debris. There's plenty of fuel in here for a deorbital burn. So with the probe body, I'm able to take this and throw it back into the Kerbin atmosphere. Alright, let's detach. Clean space is happy space. Let's go ahead and unwrap our Christmas present. Now, I don't use, for small little mundane things, especially the communitrons, I don't use action keys, and the reason for that is, if you've noticed, click on it again, it says status fixed. That means you can't close it once you've opened it. Same thing with these. Status fixed. Once they come out, you can't close them. Problem is, if you put this thing on a action group, and you accidentally hit that action group again, they will close. And when they close, they don't ever open. Now, hopefully, maybe KSP's already fixed that. I don't know. I've been a little scared to just test it. But I know in version 19, that was the case. Maybe not in this version, but I've kind of trained myself to stay away from that. There it is. Aw, isn't she cute? Yes, I call the satellite cute. Boy. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to this debris. Turn off ACS. Blah, 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 blah. SAS. Turn it back on before I lose control. Bring it back up. Turn it on and deorbital burn. I'll just go ahead and burn off all the fuel. We don't want anything toxic landing back on Kerbin, now do we? Ah, that'd be horrible for the environment. Yeah, see that? Perfect. There's its orbit. Or, yep. I shouldn't say orbit, should I? It's more like, there's its descent. Alright, let's go back to, uh-oh. Oh, okay. Turn down throttle, switch to. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can fix this real quick. Let's see, that's 127.95. So we'll go ahead and fast forward, or time warp, and boop, oh, crashed. And almost there. Now, none of these satellites will ever crash into each other, even though their orbits are frighteningly close. As long as they're a couple of kilometers away, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and we want to increase orbit on the other side. Go past the apogee. Right there. Give it some gas. Yep. A little bit more. That's good. See what I mean? You got the satellite silhouette with the two little green lights. It's actually cool looking. Alright, time warp. Almost there. And stop. Whoa! A little. Okay, what side am I on? Okay, I think that's the good. I think that's the one I want. Yes. Gonna burn in the opposite direction. Try to bring that down. That completely missing. Ah, crap. Now, when you're burning away from the perigee and apogee, or apoapsis and periapsis, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is messing everything up. You're pretty much hurting both of these markers. You want to come either to one or the other before you do a specific burn. So let's go ahead and fast forward. I'll get it right. It's a giant atomic symbol. Wonder what atom that would represent. Let's see here. Okay, we want to increase this side, so that's the one we want. The orbital marker with no cross in the middle. Or X, however you like to say it. Coming up on here and stop. Whoa! I've noticed that little glitch. I don't know if you guys have noticed it too. Whoa! Crap! Come on, I can fix it. I can fix it. The little glitch I'm talking about is when you fast forward and you're so close to the apogee and perigee that it kind of like jumps when you go back to when you hit normal time period. It jumps in front or behind your craft. It could be just my program, but it can be a pest sometimes. All right. Opposite direction. Yep. There we go. Fast forward a little bit. Maybe it'll do it again. And play. Yep, jumped ahead. Very odd. But that's okay. We can work around it. Come on. A little bit more. Okay, I stand corrected. You don't want to go past the perigee markers. You just want to approach them to almost past, but then give it a little bit of gas and kind of push it ahead of you, like kicking a ball down the street. Almost there. And I'm tapping the shift key and then pressing X to give it small bursts. Whoa! Okay, that will work. Now immediately after this, go to your little satellite, go to him or her or it, and turn that sucker off. You do not want to, and I've done it plenty of times, accidentally hit the shift key and suddenly you're completely out of orbit. So that's a fail-safe system. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tiny little satellite into diagonal orbit. See, click on Kerbin, get the full effect here. And time warp. Oh, you can only go so fast. But there they are. They spread out and they come in. They almost look like they're going to hit each other. Let's see what happens. Okay, this guy comes in first. Second. And these are almost identical. Whoa! And that's the video for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. This is Veos 3712 out.